Now, while changing consumer tastes are forcing companies to make healthier foods, there are still 800 million people around the world who are just, well, hoping to have enough to eat. Groups like Global FoodBanking Network aim to change all of that. Ginger Vaughn has this.
Food bankers visiting this facility in Houston, Texas, have varied challenges in their home countries when it comes to running food banks. But their goal is the same: to help feed those in need.
A couple of years ago, we realized we had some surplus, and we said we should do something with the surplus. Instead of throwing it away, we decided to give it away.
Nicholas Ng, who started Food Bank Singapore with his sister 3 years ago, operates a family-owned food distribution company. His firm takes donated food and redistributes it, totaling about 180 meals a month to those he says are food insecure.
I think nobody really thinks of Singapore as a hungry country. I think it's a bit like America, where if you're from overseas, you don't think America has a lot of hungry people. We don't really have a lot of super needy and super hungry people, but we have what we call food insecure. About 1 in 10 in Singaporeans are food insecure.
The Global FoodBanking Network supports food banks in more than 30 countries outside the U.S., representing more than a third of the world's hungry people. Last year, this network distributed 500 million kilograms of food.
Food banks are all about philanthropy, but they also must operate like a business, and running them successfully requires know-how and passion.
That's the point of the Food Bank Leadership Institute, says Jeffrey Klein, CEO of the Global Food Banking Network.
From food safety to building boards of directors to finding a way to communicate with financial donors and food donors in the community, and the list goes on and on. But it's really a kit of know-how so that they can take their passion to the next level. Philanthropy is every bit as competitive as the business world.
Changing perceptions remains a challenge.
In Asia, I think philanthropy to them is just writing a check. We think we are changing the mindsets, where we said, we don't want your money, we just want your food.
More food and more awareness about food banking, Ng says, will take time. But he's seeing progress and says he's hopeful for the future. Ginger Vaughn, CCTV, Houston.